Okay guys, in this video we are going to discuss that some applications of the previous concepts. See, the first problem is if 0 less than a less than b less than 1 such that the points a comma 1 1 comma b and 0 comma 0 form an equilateral triangle, then a is equals to how much and b is equals to how much. First you take the given points are a b c. Say let a is equals to small a comma 1 comma b is equals to 1 comma b and c is equals to 0 comma 0. Right? Now the triangle is an equilateral means all sides are equal. Therefore triangle ABC is an equilateral This one is that given, right? So therefore what is the condition? AB is equals to BC is equals to CA. That means you do the squaring. That implies AB square is equals to BC square is equals to CA square. Now you substitute that. What is that AB square? A minus 1 whole square plus 1 minus b whole square or b minus 1 whole square, b minus 1 whole square, right, is equals to BC square is equals to, this value will be 1 plus b square, right, and CA square is equals to a square plus 1, Now here that first by equating this one and this one, by equating these two, here you will be get that 1 plus a square is equals to 1 plus b square. 1 plus a square is equals to 1 plus b square. Here 1 and 1 will be cancelled. That implies a is equals to plus or minus b. So obviously two cases will be arises. So if a is equals to or b is equals to plus a, if b is equals to plus a, means if you write in these two, then we can write that a minus 1 whole square plus a minus 1 whole square is equals to 1 plus a square. That implies you can write that 2 into, this one we can write that 2 into a plus 1 whole square, 2 into a plus a minus 1 whole square is equals to 1 plus a square. That implies here you expand this one, 2 into a square minus 4 into a plus 2 is equals to 1 plus a square. You get all these terms to the left hand side. This becomes that a square minus 4 into a plus 1 is equals to 0. Now clearly this is in the form of the quadratic. So this one will have the represent the roots are not. Clearly b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. So that you can write that this value will be a is equals to 4 plus or minus root of b square value is 16 minus 4ac is minus 4 whole divided by 2a is that 2. That is equals to 4 plus or minus root 12 is that 2 into root 3 whole divided by 2. So by taking the 2 is common, this one will becomes that 2 plus or minus root 3. So in this both of these here two values are there. One value is that 2 plus here one value is that 2 plus root 3 and other value is the 2 minus root 3. Which one is that lies between 0 to 1? 2 minus root 3 is lies between 0 to 1. This one will be lies between 0 to 1. So therefore A is equals to B is equals to 2 minus root 3. 2 minus root 3. Since here is that 0 less than A comma B less than 1. So here this is the given condition. So your answer will be this one. But here you have to check that another case also. What is that another case? B is equals to minus A. What will be happens when B is equals to minus A? Now you see here. This one is that if B is equals to minus A. If you write that B is equals to minus A, then this one is becomes that A minus 1 whole square. Okay, and next here this one is that minus A minus 1 whole square. Minus you take the common. This one is becomes that A plus 1 whole square. A plus 1 whole square. And here you write B is equals to minus A. This one is equals to 1 plus A square. 1 plus A square. Now this one is in the form of A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square. That is nothing but 2 into A square plus B square. Therefore 2 into A square plus 2 into B square is that 2 is equals to 1 plus A square. 1 plus A square. That implies this one is by simplifying A square is equals to minus 1. So A square is equals to minus 1. Is it possible or not possible? This one is that impossible. This one is that impossible. So your answer is that what? Your answer is that what? A is equals to 2 minus root 3 and B is equals to 2 minus root 3 is the correct answer. So this one is that only the correct answer. So A is equals to 2 minus root 3, B is equals to 2 minus root 3. So this is the very most important question. Already the same problem is given previously in mains and advanced level also. So please all of you do the practice this question. See the next one. The number of integral points exactly in the interior of the triangle with the vertices 0, 0, 21, 0 and 0, 21. What is the meaning of this one? Here this one you can take a triangle. This is that x-axis and this one is that y-axis. See this one. This is that x-axis. This one is the origin and this one is that y-axis. Here one vertex is that origin 0, 0 and another vertex is 21, 0 means that lies on the x-axis 21, 0 and another point will be 0, 21 means that lies on the y-axis 0, 21. By joining these 2 points you will get a line in the intercept form. So this equation will be x plus y is equals to 21. X plus y is equals to 21. Actually in this problem you have to find the number of integral points. Integral points means both the points both the coordinates must be integers exactly in the interior of the triangle. So that means you have to find the inside the triangle means that x plus y value must be less than 21. X plus y must be less than 21. X plus y must be less than 21. So here you see that x plus y is less than 21 means the sum will be x and y values are what? One is x plus y value. You can take the 20 and 19 and 18 and so on that values. So here you can take that. So here you can take, suppose x plus y is equals to 20. X plus y is equals to 20 means how many points you will get? If x plus y is equals to x plus y is equals to 20. If x plus y is equals to 20 means how many points you will be get? That is nothing but so see that suppose if you take that 0 comma 20, that point will be lies on the triangle. So don't take that 0, either x value or y values should not take that 0. So that is you have to consider that 1 comma 19 1 comma 19 1 comma 19 and 2 comma 18 2 comma 18 3 comma 17 4 comma 16 4 comma 16 and 5 comma 15 5 comma 15 and next one is that 6 comma 14 and 7 comma 13 7 comma 13 and next one is that 8 comma 12 and next one is that 9 comma 11 and next one is 10 comma 10 next 11 comma this one is that 9 11 comma 9 and the next one is 12 comma 8 12 comma 8 the next point is 13 comma 7 14 comma 6 14 comma 6 15 comma 5 15 comma 5 next 16 comma 4 17 comma 3 18 comma 2 18 comma 2 19 comma 1. So only you have to take up to this one. Don't take that any of either x coordinate or y coordinate should not be take that 0, because of if you take that x coordinate is 0, all the points will be lies on that this side. So this side means y axis. Y axis is also nothing but the one side. So here those points will be lies on the triangle. But very clearly the points are interior of the triangle. Interior of the triangle means so other than 0 we should be consider. So totally how many points are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So if x plus y is equals to 20, the number of points are possible which inside the triangle is now how many points? 19. So similarly, so therefore if x plus y is equals to if x plus y is equals to 20, x plus y is equals to 20, the number of points will be 19. Suppose next one is that x plus y is equals to 19, the number of points will be 18. So next one is that number of x plus y is equals to 18, number of points will be 16. Like that how much you can take this value? How much you can consider this value? Up to that 2. Up to that 2. Because of up to the 2 means only one point will be exist. That is a 1 comma 1. So your value will be nothing but 1. So the number of points exactly inside the triangle. The number of points exactly inside the triangle. So therefore number of points, number of integral points, number of integral points which exactly inside the triangle, which exactly inside the triangle, inside the triangle is equals to 19 plus 18 plus 17 plus and so on plus 1. That means sum of the 19 terms. Sum of the 19 terms is that sum of the n terms formula is what? N into n plus 1 by 2. So this one is that 19 into 20 whole divided by 2. So this one we can write that this value will be 190. This value is that 190. So you have that one more shortcut formula is there to find this type of the questions. This type of the questions. Now all of you see this one. Here I will be explain the shortcut formula. See the number of here this one is that shortcut formula. Shortcut formula. If you try to remember, this is that very simple formula for the time saving purpose. The number of integral points, 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 exactly inside the triangle, formed by the points, formed by the points 0, 0, n, 0 and 0, n, 0, n is equals to what is that formula? This one will be nothing but this one is that n minus 2 C2, n minus 2 C2 means that value will be equals to n minus 2 into n minus 1, this one is that n minus 1 C2, n minus 1 into n minus 2 whole divided by 2. Now in this previous problem, so in this example here, what is that n value? N value is the 21. So 21 means 20 minus 1 is 20. 21 minus 1 is 20 into 19. 20 into 19 by 2 is that 190. So you can use this formula to find this number of integral points exactly which lies inside the triangle. So this one is the very important question. Now we'll see the next question. See, this problem belongs to the concept of the centroid. In triangle ABC, AD is the median. If A is equals to 1, 1 and D is equals to 1, 5, then centroid of the triangle ABC. So already in the previous concept, in the last lecture, we discussed that this is the triangle ABC. This is the triangle ABC. Here AD is the median. AD is the median. We know centroid will be divides all medians in the ratio 2:1. So according that formula, you know that A point is given as that 1, 1 and D point is given as that 1, 5. 1, 5. Now for our convenience, you draw that another line. This one is that A and this one is that D. A point is that 1, 1 and D point is that 1, 5. Here centroid is denoted by G. It divides this median in the ratio 2:1. So is it the internally or externally? Clearly this is internal to the line segment AD. So therefore centroid G is equals to, centroid G is equals to, what is the internal section formula? This one is x1 comma y1, this is x2 comma y2, this is the L is to M. So L into x2, L into x2 is that 2 into 1 plus M into x1 is that 1 into 1 whole divided by L plus M is that 2 plus 1 comma L into y2 is that 2 into 5 plus M into y1, that is that 1 into 1 whole divided by L plus M, 2 plus 1. So this simplified value will be equals to, this simplified value will be equals to 2 plus 1 is that 3, 3 by 3. This one is that 3 by 3, comma, this one is the 10 plus 1 is 11. So 11 by, here is that 11 by 3. This one is that 11 by 3. Say something is wrong in that given question. Say, please all of you see this one. Here something is wrong in that given coordinates. See, let me verify this one. Okay. Here this one is nothing but 5 2s are 10. 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 by 3. So your answer will be equals to, this one will be equals to 1 comma 11 by 3. So this one is the centroid. So here is that some mistake is there. So here this option you take as that none. This one you take as that none. So this is the correct option is that 1 comma 11 by 3 is the correct answer. So according this given information, the centroid will be equals to 1 comma 11 by 3 is the correct answer. Now we will see the next question. Okay. See, this one is also related to the centroid concept. This one is also related to the centroid concept. See, here is that a triangle ABC is given. Vertices of the triangle is given. Vertex A is equals to 0 comma B and B is equals to 0 comma 0 and C is equals to A comma 0, right? So here is that one median is that AD. What is meant by D in this one? D is the midpoint of BC. So what is the midpoint of BC? So x1 plus x2 by 2, that is that A by 2 comma 0 is that D. And next another median is given that one median is that AD and another median is that BE. So BE is that this one. So here is that E. E is that midpoint of AC. What is the midpoint of AC? A by 2 comma B by 2. A by 2 comma B by 2. So after that, here these two medians are mutually perpendicular. These two medians are mutually perpendicular. Mutually perpendicular. So what is the condition for the perpendicular lines? What is the condition for perpendicular lines? Product of the slopes is equals to -1. So here we write that given that AD is a perpendicular to BE. AD is a perpendicular to BE. Therefore, slope of AD, product of the slopes is equals to, therefore product of their slopes is equals to their slopes is equals to -1. That means here what is that slope of AD? Slope of AD means B minus 0 by 0 minus A by 2. So that is nothing but B by plus B by minus A by 2 into slope of B is that B by 2 by A by 2. b by 2 by a by 2 is equals to, this one is minus 1. Here 2 and 2 will be cancelled. This minus and this minus will be cancelled. Now you simplify this value. This 2 will be goes to the numerator. 2b by a into b by a is equals to 1. b by a is equals to 1. Now after that you simplify this value. That implies 2 into b square is equals to a square. 2 into b square is equals to a square. From this one we can write that a is equals to plus or minus root 2 into b. So you have the two conditions are there. One is that a is equals to root 2 into b, and a is equals to minus root 2 into b. So what are the correct options? So here the two options are there. One is that second option, and the next one is that a is equals to minus b into root 2 is the another value. So this one will be represent the two options. So a is equals to, this value is that plus or minus root 2 into b. This one is the solution of this problem. Thank you for watching this video. The remaining lecture we will see in that next, remaining concept we'll see in the next lecture. Okay. So again, thanks for watching this video. Please all of you like, share and subscribe this channel.